Alright, it's day 26. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and Adam troops, time! Get ready, prepare to spend, be ready to give your...
It's morning. I barely slept last night. I woke up over and over again, seeing Kurora's face when she died in my nightmares. Oh yeah, okay. I had to remember. They won't get away after killing my friends so horribly. If I could, I'd kill them right now. But right now we're too weak. We can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt, we'd just be massacred. For now, we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. They want us to come back to the leisure lounge when we woke up. I hurried out to the leisure lounge. On my way to the leisure lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, are you okay? You're so pale. I couldn't sleep last night. I just can't believe it. Kurara, she's gone. Kurara, I didn't know what to say. What can I do for her after she lost a close friend? We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later. Okay, Takumi? Yeah, I promise I will. I'm not gonna get away with killing Kurara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all gonna play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just have to push all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. Nozomi was barely able to hold steady on her own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the leisure lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. Because I came back here to protect them and grab hold of a future where we can find happiness. At last, I present to you the rules of the Invader Hunt. Once we were all in the leisure lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble. The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied.
And reflected in the live rankings.
The names of everyone in the room were shown on screen, being held up by 2 bees.
One round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
Executed. Kurara's death was proof that this was no bluff. They could easily kill us all. In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. I'm glad we don't have to actually kill each other or anything. I mean, not glad, but... If we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right? That's the same shit we were doing anyways. Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is a space outside of the school. You will not receive any points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many died. We can't get points anywhere in this area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside. So we're being forced to fight outside of the ring then. It's too much for a shut-in like me to be forced outside like this. What happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out there? If a commander strikes when the place is empty, it's the end of the line. All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say that a good offense is the best defense after all. Then we can't stray too far from the school. If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring. So we need to hunt in a place where they can quickly return to the school if something happens. But how are you going to track how many invaders we hunt down out there? You're not counting on an honor system, right? Someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers. These bees will count your points. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me. In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. Guess running away isn't going to be an option. And last but not least, the most important rule of all. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool. A rather tyrannical, one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us? Don't worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. In other words, they won't hurt us as long as we do what they say. But you're the one who enforces the rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse. I intend to run this game as fairly as possible, otherwise things would be very boring. I promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that. There's no way we can trust them, but we're in no position to argue. Now then, that concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. Come up with strategies on your own. Doing is learning. The sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The invader hunt has hereby officially begun.
Without so much of a moment to prepare, the game was on. But I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. I decided to go back to my room and prepare to leave school grounds. The Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. I decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside the school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in the school facility or in the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it wouldn't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we came across. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, the drones wouldn't collect our bodies, and the revival-matic wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be final. We have to be careful so we don't die. And if we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs, and we could look after one another to keep each other alive. We need comrades if we want to survive. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. I decided to go talk to everyone to see if anyone would want to team up with me. For some reason, when I went out onto the roof, everyone was already there. There were no signs of Jarumi or Hiriko, but almost everyone else was there. Takumi! Oh, everyone. Great timing. We just figured out a way we can survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me, and I explained the necessity of forming teams. So, I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over the moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. That we should work in teams, I mean. We were actually just deciding the teams. In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting. Kako pulled out a piece of paper with members of each team written on it. The first team is us boys and Sister Dearest. And the second team is all the girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on. So we thought grouping up by gender would make sense. What we're worried about is Yugamu, who is nowhere to be found. He's a boy, but that's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kirifuji and Miss Magadori, as he's done up to this point. But if we put Yugamu in Team 2, then we should put Hiriko in Team 1. Miss Shizuhara is very strong, so we've discussed giving preferential negotiation rights to the weaker team. Preferential negotiating rights? This really is like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? It would make sense if I was in the male-centric team, but you have to play alone. Nobody wants you. What? I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-exclamation. But why? Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up about Gaku. I didn't kill him. It was a sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're all on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Maruko. They destroyed Serie too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Atsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who killed another comrade without batting an eye, would you want to team up with them in a killing game? No way. You've got to be kidding. But whenever you do anything, someone invariably ends up dead.
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
Oh shit. The Grim Reaper. It stung, but I couldn't argue. It was true that it was the common denominator in all of the deaths so far. I came back to the past and immediately killed Ato. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Kaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the game and encourage everyone to join with me. And because of that, Kurara died so brutally. If you hadn't convinced us to join the game, Lady Kurara would still be with us. It's all your fault. All of it. Give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me.
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
Kiyoshika drew closer to me, letting out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Kiyoshika, no! Moko put herself between us and embraced Kiyoshika. Blaming Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But... Knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Kiyoshika understands. I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kurara died. She has no outlet for her greed. So she's just taking it out on you. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had so much contempt for me. All I ever wanted was to make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Where did it all go wrong? I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you off Dato. Shish, this whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. Sorry, but you're on your own. Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. I felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Karuo by my side in the TRC. My mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. But now, here I was, all alone. I would have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. But then, I thought of something. That's right, Hiroko. I saw Hiroko in my mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to second to last Defense Academy. I said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. I can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hiroko if she'll team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hiroko's room. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hiroko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hiroko, thank goodness you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait. Just hear me out, please. You're not about to try to tell me about the word of God, are you? No. I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper, how no one would team up with me. So, your already very low popularity has now hit rock bottom then? It hurts when you laid out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. At this rate, I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Hiroko. There's no one else I can trust. Please, team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believe that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hiroko, but I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My hope was crushed. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you. It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. You do? Just then. Get lost, Takumi. Mistress Hiroko is all mine. Darumi? She's mine. All mine. Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl. Don't be mad at me, Mistress Hiroko. What's going on? Why is Darumi barking? You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. I don't understand in the slightest. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little. Come to think of it, Darumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. I guess she was already a dog at that point. I have a responsibility to her as her owner, still be playing the game with her. Go away. No boys allowed in the Yuri zone. Oh god. She's all mine. I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Darumi.
Ah.
I guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine, I'll play by myself. I'm just gonna go play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own, and survive all on my own too. Half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. There was someone unexpected awaiting me for when I arrived at the entrance hall. How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt, or to be hunted?
Ah.
Huh? Were you waiting here so you could laugh at me? No, I merely came to give you some information. Failed to mention it earlier, but I have added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you. They're pretty prepared. I was gonna say, what Takumi could do is he takes all the fucking fire extinguishers with him. Then he automatically wins, right? I mean, it's still 10 days. He'd have to be 10 days out there, because the second he comes back, everyone will be pissed off. How long have they been planning this? Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle away from my amusement. So we're alone out here?
Ah.
It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. Should try to find invaders as close by as possible. Pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. Just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I could defeat them on my own. I sensed the presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsor's bees were tailing me. I must be here to count my points. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? I'd fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. I was going to have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? I took a deep breath and steeled myself. This time, I leapt out in front of the invader. Okay.
Here we go. Time to use it. My turn. Ha! Got it.
All right.
Let's go.
I think this is good because
That's it. Say when. Yeah. Oh, let's do this. Here. Ready when you are. Take that. Got it. My turn. All right. Ready when you are.
before I do anything
I've
else,
got
let's
this.
get a defense potion on
This
me,
should do it.
and we end turn. Oh shit, I had a move. Oh fuck, okay, whatever.
Let's do this. My turn.
Well, we'll side slash,
Take this.
and then...
Good to go. Time to use it. Say when. One last strike!
There we go. Wait, there's
Take
3
care
waves.
of the rest.
Okay. Oh, and then... Turn. Fuck. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to do it like that. I was not supposed to do it like that. Wait, I can't do anything. Turn. No, I have 7 AP, damn. Okay, that's not too bad.
My turn. There. Say
I have
when.
9. Wait.
That's it.
They tally over? A little bit? I was already exhausted, even though I was only killed a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body, but I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points, not to mention. The invaders, drawn by the sound of fighting, were showing up one after the other. They were beginning to surround me. I prepared to face the next battle. Scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Here we go. My turn. Let's do this. I've got this. This should do it. Let's go.
Okay, we'll do it like this.
There. Oh, my turn. Ah! Got it. Let's go. My turn.
God damn it. Oh yeah, that's gonna kill everyone.
Here we
Boost
go.
our hemo anima.
Not bad. Good to go. My turn. Good to go.
Agility.
Time to use it. Ready when you are.
Because now we can do these things and start killing them like this.
Yeah! Oh, my turn.
Boom.
Got it. Let's go. Here.
Boom.
Let's do this.
Boom.
Let's go. Take this.
Boom. Enter now. Boom. Boom. Okay.
Let's do this.
Alright. Making progress. No matter how many I killed, more just kept cropping up. Invaders kept streaming in until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks, but there were too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die, without anyone ever knowing. Just then,
I'll help you out, Takumi.
I heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was...
Yugamu!
Oh, cool.
Of course. Showing up uninvited but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
What
Hell
are you
yeah.
doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too?
We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Our breaths synced up, and we began to clean up the swarm of invaders.
Good to go.
Okay.
My turn.
Could I just do this?
I'm good to go.
Or... Yeah, let's do this.
I'll kill them all! Kill the rest for me.
I've got this. That's it. All right, good to go.
Hack stab.
Ah! Got it. Here we go.
Agility.
This should do it. Let's do this. Say when.
Attack boost.
Time to use it. Ready when you are. Yeah! I've got this. Ha! Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Let's
hold
go.
on. Hack stab.
Ha! Got it. Say when. Let's do this. Yeah! My turn. There! Ready when you are. Ha!
I mean, this
Let's
is the
go.
last wave, so let's just
This should
agility.
do it. Say when. There!
There we go. We got it. Nice. Is that all of them? Seems so. I don't sense any trace of them. Well thought, Takumi. You were in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right. I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yagamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. Oh, no need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? Yes, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Tailing people is one of my specialties. Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here. He really was following me. Then it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me? Oh, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I'm not going to eat you, alright? Although you look pretty delicious to me. How could I not be wary of an assassin? Yagamu Omokage, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right out and ask. Why were you following me? I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. Why is everything you say so creepy? Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
He's offering to form a team. It was all I ever wanted in my isolation, but why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi and Kyoshika or the others? I don't do well in groups. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going in alone is too risky, so I thought buddying up with the odd man out would be just the thing. Is that really the only reason? It made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I'm sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to task me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? What do I do? Should I team up with Yagamu? Fucking A. I was gonna say, this might be a choice, but I don't want it to be a choice. Team up with Yagamu. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you've stuck with me for a while then. I shook Yagamu's hand. Whether he could be trusted was besides the point. I simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself for much longer. For now, I would team up with Yagami. I'm glad to see our hearts are in the tune with each other, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it? Don't think they're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. While Yagami and I were trading quips, we heard it. What the? There was an ear-splitting sound and the earth shook. But it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like I sensed a torrential gust of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible powers present.
Yeah.
Don't tell me commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad news. Just 2 of us wouldn't be enough to deal with the commander. A little bit of reconnaissance could go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi. Right. We cautiously made our way toward the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. And then...
Hey! You saw that, Mistress Hiroko? My 18th invader kill! How have you been treating them?
But the bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else? Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly! Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
Oh, my Mistress Hiroko! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you! Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah.
Those 2 are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. Something feels off, though. Hiroko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get so powerful? She hadn't joined any defensive battles before this, and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has likely unlocked the latter potential in her Hemo Anima, making it bloom. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? The potential is logic-defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back. They've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, we've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms. We checked the leaderboard.
Unsurprisingly, those 2 are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today.
You did it by yourself. Like, teaming up and getting the kills together, I'm assuming that the one who actually gets the kill, like the last hit, gets the kill, you know?
And I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
The first round of this game will last until day 35. Whoever finishes last in each round will be executed. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed. Ensuring my own survival was more important. And besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
Shh, this whole slew of messed up shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. I shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live rent free in my head anyway. Phew, what a day. The constant fighting and stress of possible death has strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but...
Hey!
Care to explain what you're doing in my room? It's just something buddies do, right? And that's what we are. Buddies. Partners. Bosom chums. It goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip. Join your own hips and get out of here. Come on, bud. Humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game's more of a marathon than a sprint, so we gotta come up with a long-term plan. Playing it by ear the whole time is bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. He makes a very good point. Can't you at least make it clear you want to be disgusting or discreet? Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams. After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing games in the days to come. Ding dong bing bong.
You never will then.
Ah.
Bedtime already? Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room. Oh, Takumi, throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all? How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold. Out. Now. After chasing Yugamu out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover. Give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me. I swear, maybe luck or fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you off Dato.
Oh.
I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Ugh. The words from this morning reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? I came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So why am I being so despised? What I wouldn't give to return to those happy days.
Ah.
Let today's hunt begin. I trust you're ready, Takumi? Yeah, ready when you are. On day 2 of the invader hunt, we went out to explore the city again, to earn points by hunting down any invaders we could find. Found some right off the bat. Check out the swarm of invaders at 2 o'clock. I turned into the direction Yugamu mentioned and found invaders lurking behind a ruined building like he said. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your pussy boots and slink behind me, Takumi. Sure. That's a weird fucking sentence. Yugamu had clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand, my feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my teammate. What was I doing? Why did Yugamu propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? There's so many things on my mind, but come on, Takumi. Time to sound the death knell for them. I didn't have any luxury of time to think of them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now. Oh shit.
Let's go! Time to use it. Here we go!
Ooh, we could do this.
Say when!
Now another air blade. Oh, but I couldn't even go up.
I've got this!
No, I can't. I can't go up. I have to do it like
There!
this. Alright, we're back
Oh,
to 3.
ready when you are!
Impact stab.
Yeah! Go! I've got this!
Impact stab.
Here! All right!
Let's get to the killing. I'm good to go. This may hurt. I can't wait. Experiment time.
And now.
Ready when you are!
Oh shit. Oh well.
There!
There we go. End turn for now.
Let's do this!
Attack.
Harder! Let's go!
And attack boost.
This should do it. Ready when you are!
We'll do.
Hiya!
Yeah.
Let's do this! There! Got it! Good to go! Take that! Say when!
And then there's... There we go.
I'm good to go. How about this?
Okay. Did we get them all? It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. It is approaching at 3 o'clock. They just keep coming. I prepared for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
My turn! Let's do this! Good to go!
Okay, so this
Let's
is what
go!
we're doing.
Time to
Potion.
use it! Here we go! Hiya! All right! Say when! Yeah! My turn! Hiya! Good to go!
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Here we go! Take that! All right, let's go! My turn! Yeah! Got it! I've got this!
There we go. My turn.
Say when!
I can't wait.
So first we're gonna
Does
do
this do it for you? I'm good to go.
Then agility potion.
I'll just put this here. Let's get to the killing. I'll kill them all! I'm dead.
Let's do
tired.
this! Take that!
There we go. Easy. Another S. Being outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself first before the enemy has a chance. I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring. I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down now, would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible? The secret is your heart. That is to say, your frame of mind. Get in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Mundane work? Like hitting a nail with a hammer. Like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Hold on 1 second. Just dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought or physical strength. So basically, I psych myself into believing it's nothing? Does that really work? Anything more concrete? Like a better way to move my body or something? Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There's nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You got nothing to lose. Pretend the act of killing is the most boring job in the world. Just dull, repetitive work. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try out Yugamu's suggestion. I crept up to an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. Another fight? Without entertaining the fear that threatened to well up from within, I quietly lifted up my sword. Oh, okay, we don't need to do it. And brought it down nonchalantly. This was just work, something that had to be done. No need to think about it. I went after the next enemy as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you've become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you. An aptitude for killing? Me? I think you need to get your eyes checked. Might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tended to miss the obvious, and my reflexes were average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything. Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Later in life? You'll understand one day. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I want to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I can take down another 15 before calling it a day. Nah, I think we should call it a day now. We've earned enough points. But I was just getting the hang of it. And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. But besides, we keep on hunting. Run into them sooner or later. You okay with that? Them? Just as I was wondering who Yugamu might be talking about. Over here. You'll be our starting point for the hunt today. Don't fall behind, you losers. I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. I quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble. I feel like I'm starting to use my Hemoanima better. Not even the commander can stop me now. I think. Confidence is the name of the game, Sister Dearest. You and I both know nothing can stand in our way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds. Don't start getting carried away, you two. Thinking you're invincible because you learned a thing or two is the best way to die on the battle. You little chicks can just stay beneath my big, strong pinions for now. Pinions? I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. I'm gonna protect you all with my life. In the name of Takamaru Yakushiji. They're hunting here too? Takamaru, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well. Why does fighting invaders outside the academy seem so much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive. And all that blood. So much blood. The feel of that invader I just took down still lingers in my hands. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better. I think a big one's coming. Why didn't I bring any barf bags with me? Lady Tsubasa is about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her in place of a barf bag? Alas, necessity knows no decorum. Lady Tsubasa, heave into my sheath bag if you must. Are you sure, Kyoshika? Isn't that the Holy Jumanji Sword's pajamas? The Holy Jumanji Sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. Now come, Lady Tsubasa. Let it all out and hold nothing back. I'll be fine. I pushed everything down with sheer willpower. The roiling stopped. Sorry, guys. I haven't been feeling well since this morning. You don't have to mind me. Go on and get more points for yourself. We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another is what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their tag partners to get ahead in the match. Loyalty above self. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. Takamaru was desperately trying to protect Ima and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. Nozomi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa, even though she was holding them back. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. I could feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. That's right, I've been alienated. What I just saw only served to cement that fact. All those kinds of comforting words would never be for me. You look like you're in a lot more pain now than when you were fighting the enemy. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours. I left the place quietly and made my way back to school. taking care not to be seen by the others, taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. I got back to my room earlier than usual, but I wasn't in the mood to do anything except lie upright on bed. Lie upright on bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders will then.
Alright, it's nighttime. I suddenly realized it was already night. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. Give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me.
Huh.
Sorry, but you're on your own. I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Like I'm being punished just for being alive. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. We had a barbecue. We set up festival booths. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do we repair our friendship? How? As I was agonizing over this matter. Is that Yagamu? Maybe you want to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt, although I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk. It wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. I got up slowly, ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Hirako. Good. I was just about to kick the door down. Well, what are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here? I'm jinxed. Nothing good will come out of any association with me.
Oh.
Well, aren't you walling in self-pity today? Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else? Including you, right? You think so? Yeah, I do. You didn't want to team up with me like all the others. I went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned me down. It wasn't Hirako's fault that I'd almost been killed. I knew it in my head, but my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Hirako said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first. You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you. She took out a box she had been holding under her arm and handed it to me. A token of reconciliation. Open it. I think you'll like what you see. I took the box and gingerly lifted the cover. Inside was... What? It was the dead body of a gigantic bee. Is this some sort of sick joke? No, wait, this bee. Isn't this one of the sponsors' bees? You killed it? I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Kurara was killed to secure one. It was a research sample. What sort of research? You can't be this stupid. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game. I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hirako talked about killing the sponsor. The sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are right now. We can, as long as we find a way to deal with the two weapons they wield. Two weapons? The bee is the first. The other is the suit they're wearing. That spacesuit thing? Yes, I believe that suit is the source of their invincible power. She was right. We attacked the fellow with all of our might, but didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special powers attached to it. How confident are you in finding something? My research on the suit is already in progress. I expect to discover its weaknesses in the very near future. Really? However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've not done anything about that bee or the identity of the sponsor yet. And you're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower? Something like that. So, are you willing to join me on my quest to bring down the sponsor? If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. But there were some things that were bothering me. If you wanted my help, why did you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Then you wouldn't have had to come over again today to do this. Where are your brains? I'm trying to remember what my exact words were. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understood the implication. I would be teaming up with you outside of the game instead. Oh, sorry. I guess I couldn't see past that big bush you were beating around. You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't try to take my side. just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we can trust you or anything.
Huh.
Yes, I do think I could have handled it better, but can you blame me? I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now, the person I am right now. It sounded like there was a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided this wasn't the time because I came back from the past. I came back from from an alternate timeline future.
Ugh.
The Takumi Samino that I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. Someone worthy of my trust. However, you killed Ato on the night of day 2, a would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line. That created some doubts in me. I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. This is why I've been assessing you from a slight distance, to see whether you, the person you are right now, can be trusted. It was starting to make sense now, like why she wanted to come with me to Second to Last Defense Academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. I couldn't find a definitive answer to my question until that day, when the game sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara. You were the first to attack the unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care about what might happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then, and that's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Samino, with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
My tears threatened to spill over despite myself. To think there was someone who still had so much faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else. There, I said it. Now are you willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? I'm not taking no for an answer. I wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much of their heart to me. However, you know I want nothing more than to do just that. But I'm already in a team with Yamu. What should we do about him?
Oh.
He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of that bee. He may not want to go against the sponsor though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of discretion and deliberation. That's where your leadership abilities come into play. Leader? What? You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead? And you know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing. Excuse me? You expect me to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days? I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn the situation around. Defeating the invincible sponsor of this game. It sounded impossible. But being told we could do this by Hiroko of all people. Somehow it felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep clinging to that small ray of hope that had lighted up my heart. Alright, we'll save and we'll continue next time. Until then, my friends, I'll see ya.